This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
Welcome. This meeting is called to order of the Easthampton City Council Property Committee meeting. I am Owen Zara, the chair of the committee. It is 6 p.m. on April 4th. We're here in Conference Room 1 at 50 Payson Avenue. President Gomez is here sitting in, so we have a quorum. Tonight we only have one item on the agenda, which is the pole location from Verizon on East Street. I don't have any minutes in front of me at this moment to approve, so we can move forward to public speak. If there's any members of the public here to speak on any item on the agenda or otherwise, please feel free to do so. Please note that these will be comments only. We cannot interact with you, but your input is valuable and will be duly noted. Seeing none, let's move on to our new business. Pole location request from Verizon. Let me just pull this up. This is a request from Verizon to relocate one jointly owned midspan pole number T.150/E.121 to a point on the north side of East Street, approximately 170 feet westerly from the center line of Wilder Avenue. The new location will also be approximately 33 feet west of the pole's current location. I did drive out there and took some pictures and look, this is the site of what I believe is going to be the new Dunkin' Donuts. I will have a few questions, but I want to first ask my committee member if they have any preliminary comments. Great. We have Mr. Vonner here from Verizon who could tell us more about this proposal. Take it away, sir.
Sure. Don Vonner with Verizon, here to represent the pole relocation. Right now, there is a pole in place, 150 over 121, and that pole needs to move 33 feet to the west. I went out earlier today. I took measurements. They are pretty much exact what you see, which is rare, but it's very close, within a foot. So it's 170 feet from Wilder Ave is where the new one would be. That's what it's in post right now. And it is going to be 33 feet from the other existing pole. And it appears to be moving out of where a driveway is probably going to be placed, which is my guess of why it needs to be relocated. That's really all I can say to introduce it.
Okay, so I'll have a couple questions and I'll turn them over to the other members of the committee. So it looks like if it's the pole, if the pole I think it is, it's basically, well, currently it's right next to a curb cut for a driveway, actually basically in front of where the porta potty is for Dunkin' Donuts, I think. Am I talking about the correct one?
I believe there's only one pole on that side of the road.
Right. And then slightly farther up, maybe another 100 feet away, well, there's a fire hydrant and then there's another pole, right? So this pole would be moving more towards, oh, you know, I was looking on the wrong side. No, this is on the Dunkin' Donuts side of the street. Yeah. So you'd be moving it closer to another pole and closer to where the fire hydrant sits.
Yes, I can see. I'm looking at my pictures now as well. So the pole would be moving closer to right to the property line of 15 East Street, and still in the the public right of way, and closer to, as you noted, the fire hydrant. Yes.
So that's the correct call. Okay. And the abutter there, the neighbor, has been notified and they don't have any issues? Yeah,
everybody who's on this map, they should have gotten a letter, including the two immediate vicinity members, okay. 5 and 9 and 15.
Okay. Those are really my only questions. Other members of the committee? Councilor Peak, do you have any questions?
No.
This might be a really easy meeting.
One question, just because I got here late, just for the minutes. What's your name?
Don Vonner with Verizon.
Okay.
And where's the fire hydrant? Or is it like that?
Yeah, so if you, actually show you, you want to see a picture?
Yeah.
So the pole is like, actually, this is perfect because the pole's like right there,
Mhm.
right? We're talking about the same thing here. The pole's like right here. So they're going to move it like here and the fire hydrant's
Oh, okay.
somewhere here, right? We're talking about the same thing.
Yeah, you can see, here's the existing pole.
Mhm.
That is the stake right there
Mhm.
on the other side of this curb cut where the driveway
Okay,
probably
I see
is.
it.
And there's the fire hydrant on the other side of the property for
Okay.
number 15.
Oh yeah, and the stake is where the pole will go. So it's really just moving across the driveway. Any other questions? Any questions for you? Wow, this might be a record time.
Something really easy.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this seems pretty straightforward. I guess and it looked to me too that the span that this covers comes from across the street. So there's a pole across the street with telecommunication and cables that crosses over to this pole.
Well, I did capture those, thankfully, so I can answer that question. Yeah, it looks like they come from Wilder Ave. It seems to be at the corner of 2 East Street and Wilder Ave, and it comes across the street to where this pole will be.
Okay, yeah, and as opposed to, because there is another pole more easterly down here, and so it wouldn't be increasing the span because it's not associated with that pole, it's associated with this one, and it really doesn't change much of that essentially hypotenuse. Do you see that?
Yes.
You need to see this? Okay. I don't have any more questions. Any concerns here? Great.
My guess is they're probably moving it to make the sight lines better for anybody entering and exiting the new Duncans.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Because if you were to be turning right, either way, right or left, coming out of there, if that's the exit, you'd be looking right at the pole as opposed to if it doesn't change it.
Assuming that's the exit, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay. This seems pretty straightforward. We have a 6:15 public hearing set for our meeting on the 17th on this item. I'm happy to take a motion to make a recommendation to the full council.
So moved.
No, second, you're just
Yeah,
watching.
I want to be out now.
Okay, so we'll excuse Councilor Gomez.
What happened there?
It's weird. Okay, so we have a motion from Councilor Peak, a second from myself. All in favor? Aye. The committee makes a recommendation 2-0 for this pole relocation. Any final comments?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming all the way out here. And as always, thank you for my colleagues for being here. I don't have anything else, and we have nothing else on the agenda, so I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned at 6:09.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.